Yo, what is going on, guys? It is your boy Jahan, and we are back with some more Tales of Berseria. The last time we made it here to Logris after getting our ass kicked by a bunch of wolves and snakes and shit. Come to find out, there's lavender here. But this is the main city where oh, my expedition's back. This is the city where Velvet wants to be because Artorias is supposed to be here. Then Eisen wants to be here because Ifried may be here, and then Rokuro is here because somebody he wants to fight is supposed to be here. And then Laphicet is here because he has no other choice. Magalu just tagged along because she's a freeloader.
Listen to those cheers. The Royals sure have these folks in line.
Subjects, may I have your attention? It is I, Percival Asgard, Crown Prince of the Midgard Empire. His Majesty, my father, and I are pleased to celebrate with you on this auspicious day.
We also found out, actually, now that Prince Percival is talking, that the Empire and the Abbey are in bed together, so...
ago, our kingdom faced an existential threat, both from demons and the terrible spread of demon blight. However, one man raised a miraculous sword and stood so that the body and soul of the land
over there
would not be lost.
You can climb up if you want, but attacking now would
And
be
the
suicide.
name of that man was Artorias Coldbrand.
Yo, Velvet, you should think about stuff before you jump straight into action.
None here, I trust, are unfamiliar with Artorias' noble act. To bring us salvation from demons, he sacrificed everything.
but he's a murderer.
He called Lord Inominat, one of the 5 Imperiums, and blessed us with the strength of the Malakith.
But he's a murderer! Velvet!
He serves as a shining beacon of reason in this world of turmoil. And reason is what binds us.
But you killed him. You took everything that I loved!
He's
So
pissed.
raise your voices in praise to Artorias' devoted work, to the Savior who purifies evil and guides our flock. Let us call him our shepherd.
She just found a new name to hate him by. Oh, he's so spiffy in that white.
Even though the world was filled with suffering, I had to ask something tremendous of you all. I entrusted you to endure the pains of reason. I asked you to bind yourselves with shackles of your own will. For the only blade that can expel calamity is one forged from unshaking reason and the iron will to do what must be done. And now that very blade stands
Yo,
ready.
the anime style in
All
this
of us
game is
today
so
offer
good.
my body and my life in service to the people of this great land. With the blessings of the Empyrean Innominat, I will guide you to a world without calamity. And this world's suffering will be nothing but a distant memory.
But you're the one who murdered. said...
What?
Yo, she's squeezing so hard she's making herself bleed. That's crazy.
The Shepherd Artorias. That's who you're after?
Oh, and here I was hoping you'd just straight up pounce on him.
That would be certain death. No. I need a sword of reason and will. That's the only thing that can kill him.
Killing Lord Artorias.
Don't call him Lord, boy.
Boring. Regrettably, it is at this juncture we go our separate ways. I've got a bit of hunting to do.
No one's stopping you.
Bye, Magalu. You weren't even helpful.
May your days be fruitful and your nights tormented.
If our enemy's calling himself a shepherd, he won't be going into hiding. Let's take this slowly.
The old man behind him. Melchior, I take it?
Yeah.
Let's gather information on these people. If we know what they're planning, we can find a weakness.
They're the most powerful men in the land. If we're going to look into them, we need a lead first.
Eisen, do you have any underworld contacts in the capital itself? Like your friend
Excuse
at
me,
the
I don't know
port?
if you heard that.
I don't go inland much, I'm afraid. But Eifried has close ties to a shadow guild. A tavern in the city, run by an old man called Baskerville, serves as a front for them.
A shadow guild? Those sorts of things actually exist?
That settles it. Let's head to that tavern. They'll have food, I'm sure.
Why not?
Alright. So, Velvet
My
decided to
stomach made a
smarten up.
weird noise.
That's another sign that you're alive.
Let's watch this,
The
this
exorcists
skit
sure
real
were
quick.
out in full force to see the shepherd's inauguration, weren't they?
What about that guy you're after? Was he there?
What, and have to stand around looking all proper? Nah, that's not his style.
Then I thought he was one of the top exorcists.
That wouldn't matter to him.
Huh. All right.
Actually, Velvet, speaking of the shepherd, I noticed he wasn't using his right arm. Was he hurt or something?
Yeah, he was badly wounded a long time ago. He lost the use of his sword arm.
That's what I figured.
But don't get the wrong idea. He's still a master swordsman with his left arm.
I can tell that from the way he moves.
Can you
His
imagine
movements are steady and measured.
if
and
he had
chi
his
is
right
centered
arm?
below his navel.
Huh? Why does that matter?
Some people say that all the body's spiritual energy gathers in a place about 2 finger widths below the navel.
Even when he appears to be in a state of total peace, his guard is never down. He's a formidable adversary.
That he is.
And I think I know why my target has placed himself at Artorias' side. Because now I want to take Artorias down too.
Yeah, Rokuro. Alright. There's supposed to be a chest here. I got a chip copper coin. Maybe there's a chest over here. Or up there. Let's find out. Nope. Here it is. I got a holy bottle. Alright. So let's run up here real quick just to see what's going on. Up here, if there's anything worth our time here. Oh, there's this. This is Verbena. There's a shiny. Nope, there's not. I'm just going crazy. Alright. Let's head down. Let's find a tavern. Any old tavern to do. I think now those knights that were blocking our way in the last episode are going to be out of the way now. So I can actually... How are there 2 things here? Hold on. I don't want to talk to you just yet. Chipped copper coin. And a plain pendant. The only thing I can think of is that thing came back over here. Did it? It did. And I got amber daggers this time around. I got a plain pendant. No. Plain pendant. My focus goes up. but that thing goes down. So now we'll hold off on it for now. Let's go ahead and talk to this girl.
Shepherd, savior of mankind who guides us through the darkness. What an appropriate title for Lord Artorias. I believe in him. As long as we have Shepherd Artorias, we'll make it through this era of disaster.
Shepherd Artorias.
How pompous can you get?
Artorias has already seized control of all religious and secular power in Midgand. But now that he's taken on this new title, he's no longer just an authority figure. He's become the very hope of the masses.
A dangerous opponent indeed.
After seeing that, will you still fight him?
Of course.
Hell
I will.
yeah.
He could be a god for all I care. I'll have my vengeance, no matter what.
Okay. So this right here is a tavern. Let's go ahead and enter here. Talk to this chick. Actually, before I do that, let's grab this. Let's run upstairs. Grab that. Nothing here, but let's go in this room. I got another tarnished coin. Another tarnished silver coin. And now, let's talk to this guy. Move, bitch. Get out my way. This guy.
What'll it be?
Some food for the boy.
Mabo curry is our specialty. It takes a week to stew properly.
Mabo curry.
Some of that, then. Say, do you know a man named Baskerville? I heard we might find him here.
That old man? A scoundrel and criminal who went against the rules of the Abbey. They executed him long ago.
Oh.
Oh.
Velvet, this Mabo curry is amazing.
I'm gonna take those glasses off of him. I can't take him seriously.
You get along so well. Is he your brother?
No.
No, he wouldn't be, would he? After all, your
What?
brother was murdered before your eyes.
How does she know this?
Know that?
The shadows watch those who flinch from the light.
So the guild is still active, even after Baskerville's arrest?
That's right. Just like how Ifrid's crew continues their piracy even without their captain.
So you're the contact?
What may I help you with?
I want to know what Artorias is planning.
Tell me.
Information such as that, it won't come cheap. I have here a list of jobs, not one remotely legal. Take care of all of them, and I'll tell you what you want to know.
Let's destroy the goods. I want you to destroy goods in red crates stored at a warehouse in Port Zexen. Yes.
Take this with you as documentation. It's fake, but it's a good fake. It'll hold up to inspection.
It's registered to Mogulu's menagerie?
Oh? Was that not the name you gave to the guard at the gate?
Yo, this lady's good.
I can see you're a group to be reckoned with.
Report back here once you're finished. However, be aware that should you fail...
Then this conversation never took place. Got it. I'll cause you no trouble.
I appreciate your understanding. You're welcome to stay the night, free of charge. Forget about work until the morning comes. Right. You're missing Captain Ifrid.
Poor Eisen. He just wants to know where his friend is.
The captain has done much toward our viability. I promise that I'll share anything I hear about him for no charge.
Thanks. All we know is there was a pendulum on the ground at the last place he was seen. And that Legate Melchior is connected to the captain's disappearance. How? We don't know.
Find out for us, Granny. We got Rokuro drinking sake, and freaking
Sounds like you've got
Aizen
problems of
drinking
your own. Do you really have time to take on ours as
Jack
well?
Daniels.
I could ask you why you've tied yourself up with Velvet.
Me? I've got a debt to repay. Without her, there's no way I'd have ever found my blade again.
A demon repaying a debt? Ridiculous.
As ridiculous as a pirate Moloch, you think? No matter how you look at it, there's nothing reasonable about our rogue existence. And in this brave new world governed by reason, a rogue can either rage and become a monster like me,
or band together with others. Like a ship full of pirates, perhaps.
Exactly.
I'm kind of getting over
Velvet's courage,
Aizen's
squaring off against the whole world
Aizen's
on her
outfit.
own.
I think I
Who
might
can
change it.
accomplish that? It takes strength, real strength, and I'm curious where it comes from.
So you're doing it for yourself after all?
Is that so wrong?
No. I'm the same. I need allies on my side, with the strength and courage to combat this so-called order imposed by the Abbey. But anyone who's willing to put up with the creed folly of Ifrit's pirates has to be an even bigger fool than we are. So I'm like you. I want to know how deep her foolishness goes.
She'd kill you if she heard that, you know.
It's a compliment. Fools that big aren't born every day.
Aha. And I imagine your dear Captain Ifrit's much the same.
Man, I like that.
That man flies his full
They're
flag
sharing each
proudly.
other's drinks. They've become brothers. Or, yeah. That's how it happens in, in One Piece. You share a sake or a
Shepherd
drink.
Artorias, He's got the populace eating from the palm of his hand. I wonder... Just how deeply will the fangs of our would-be tragic heroine scar this broken world of ours? I've got a traitor to find, but in the meantime, this should be a good show.
Just what are you trying to get? What is your plan, Magalu? Got a travel permit and I got a new recipe. Let's be out. No, I'm good, thanks. Mysterious
Kind
of the
face
Shadow
for such a
Guild.
hard woman.
She knew about me and our cover. She's got ears everywhere.
And that's not all. She called the papers fake, but they're not.
So she's got spies working on the inside, too.
I heard that her predecessor, Baskerville, was a monument against authority. To think he was executed.
They've lost their leader, but remain unconquered. Not an organization to trifle with.
That's how they have to be to take on
Seriously.
the Abbey. We'd better succeed on our missions, and not just to get the information we need.
Yeah. Besides, I'd like to get another of those drinks, too.
You're a man of taste. That place always has the best.
Your
You
boy
better
wants
work
some
hard too,
mabo
if
curry.
you want more mabo curry. I will.
Yo, he even sounds more grown now that he's like more free.
Destroying red crates in a warehouse? Doesn't sound very nice.
Have we ever been nice?
Oh man.
I suppose not.
This is a contract job, so let's keep costs down. I'll call the Von Eltia and have her draw the guards away.
If you would.
What will we be destroying?
Who
No
knows?
idea.
That's hardly our concern.
Okay. Let's go ahead and talk to these folk over here. See what they want to tell me. Okay. I thought I saw something over there.
The
dance ceremony was simply fantastic.
Simply
Lord Artorias'
fantastic.
speech was brilliant, of course, but Prince Percival was really something too. He raises up Artorias to help the country and its people, then willingly steps down. Now that's what I call a king.
You think so? Well, to me, he just looks like a wimp.
He may look that way, but he has a great inner strength. He's excelled as a scholar and a leader since he was young. His only hobby is falconry, but sadly, I hear he hasn't had the time for it lately.
You seem like a big supporter of his.
Well, he's got 2 younger brothers, but just between you and me, they're dolts. Worse, they hang with a bad crowd. If anything were to happen to Prince Percival, the future of Midgand would be bleak.
I see. So everyone's hopes are riding on him then.
Which means Midgand's vulnerable without him.
Let's kill him. Let's kill him. I said I was gonna change Aizen's outfit. Wait, yeah. I'm gonna give him. Wait. Oh yeah, he looks. Yep, exactly. Yes, please. Boom. Now he looks like Hubert, but with blonde hair. Let's go this way. Alright. I'm gonna try and get that thing. I'm gonna try and collect as much of these because they kind of like, they tend to respawn every time you come and leave the map. So I'm gonna try and collect as much of these as possible because I want to make sure that I don't miss anything. Copper coin. This is where I leave. Okay. So there's people to talk to over here. Over here.
He may be the shepherd now, but no one knows who he was before the Advent.
I do.
Or what he did.
No,
I do.
They don't.
But he showed up one day with a mallet in tow, routed the demons, and formed a band of skilled young exorcists.
That sounds pretty suspicious.
Right? But the kingdom readily acknowledged his abilities and his conviction, and threw its full support behind him.
Maybe he plans on usurping power for himself.
Not likely. He's worked tirelessly to rebuild the church and state, and shore up the royal family's position.
Lining his pockets from the state coffers, then.
Not the slightest chance. Rather, he's got all the other higher-ups worried he's working himself to death.
Then what's he after?
Maybe there is no ulterior motive. Maybe he is our shepherd. Whatever the case, if he hadn't shown up when he did 3 years ago, Midgand would be a smoking ruin.
Is that so? Oh man. Oh.
Greetings, Magilu's menagerie. You've come to exactly the right place.
You must be a Bloodwing. What do you want?
You already know about the Code Red demons, right?
The really strong demons the Abbey wants gone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you ever consider hunting them down for us?
Yeah.
We'll reward you properly.
Reward? Why pay us when the Abbey would do it for free?
It's complicated. The Abbey is calculating in their deployments, especially where Code Red demons are concerned.
I get it. They'll only act if they determine the demon would cause more harm than the losses they'd incur in battling it. That does seem logical.
But sometimes people have lost a loved one to such a demon. Or sometimes they have a connection to the person the demon used to be. Wherever there's a Code Red demon, you can bet there are people willing to pay good money to have it killed.
And let me guess, that's where the Bloodwings come in.
Yes.
Exactly. There are Bloodwings all throughout Midgand who have information on these Code Red demons. If you defeat a demon and report back to my comrades, they'll make sure you're well compensated.
All right, I understand. But I won't make any promises.
That's fine. No sense in drawing up a contract when the hunter probably won't survive anyway. If you get results, let us know. We'll hold up our end. That being said, I'd feel guilty if I didn't help out at least a little, so here, take this.
Those Bloodwings are definitely a rough crowd.
To be fair,
I think I might start attacking those demons.
For us if we hunt
only
those code red
because
demons.
it's gonna be really,
The
really
only
good
thing better than
experience.
fighting
So,
formidable foes is getting paid for it.
Just remember that these Code Red demons are tough enough to make the Abbey shiver. We'd be wise not to underestimate them.
We should talk to those Bloodwings before considering any of the marks. They might have information that will help us prepare.
Yeah, and we better remember to upgrade our equipment.
Right.
alright. Yep, I know. Let me talk to you. Oh, you don't tell me anything. Hold up. Expedition came back. Yep.
Scout.
Delicious
Hey, Loki
dishes.
said.
What is it, Rokuro?
Mabo curry.
Huh? Oh.
You're an interesting one. You like Mabo curry that much, huh?
It smells good. And it's creamy and kind of spicy. Eating it made me feel nice.
I'd say you love it then. Do all Malakim have such an appetite?
Each has their own tastes. Some eat a lot, some eat a little. Just like humans or demons.
What do you like, Aizen?
Drinks, I suppose.
What else?
Pretty much just drinks.
Don't you like anything else?
Is it a problem if I don't?
No. I'm just wondering.
For me, it's drinks and candied sweet potatoes.
That's where you boil strips of sweet potato in oil and then coat them in sugar.
What?
Right?
Yeah, I never get tired of them.
So you like to drink, but you've also got a sweet tooth?
Yeah. Is that so strange?
No.
Candied sweet potatoes. Sounds good.
Your boy
There's
loves
nothing
to
to be
eat.
ashamed of. It's just a sign that you're alive, remember?
Right.
Alright. Yo, fuck wolves, right? Oh. So the Code Red demons, that's where you actually get like some of the ites. Like you probably noticed, like when I get out of a battle, there's like those things that say ites
Hardly. These are deadly
at the
weapons.
bottom. The Code Red demons, that's where you get them from.
Think you can dodge?
Man, you did it on a snake. Oh gosh, I have to take that off. It goes through his head. Or his hat goes through the hat. His hair goes through the hat. These freaking
I'll
gibbons.
cut down anyone in my way.
Alright. Let's take this off, because his hair goes through the hat. I got 10 Tails coins. I don't know what those are for. There is... Alright, let me see. Oh, can I go those ways now? Will you allow me? I think they're supposed to be, I think. Huh. Interesting. Maybe because I beat it in the last game, I don't have to fight them again? Because there's a Code Red demon here. Well, there was one. But I guess since I beat it, I don't have to. I'm gonna go check out those places before I go carry on with the main story. Because I don't remember what's over there, honestly. Where? That's a way. Come at me, bro. Come on. Hey, man. Stop running away from me.
Come on, really?
I am not one to be fucked with. Jesus Christ, there are so many of them. And...
They were
What I really
nothing.
don't like about those... Fuck, get away from me. From the, what's it called? From the, like the mystic art things, is the fact that they only attack, or they only target one enemy. Like if it was like a multi-target attack, I wouldn't mind them using it so much. As I complain about it. Exactly, one down.
I wish I had power like that.
Honestly, I don't even remember how to use those things. I think there's a chest over here. Unless I'm just lying. I got saffron. Yeah, it could have been just lying. What the heck? Attack the snake!
Not worth my time.
The hitboxes for these snakes are so small, they're super annoying. Yo, guy. Hop off.
I was just getting warmed up.
Oh, I finally got Weakness Hunter again after freaking losing it the first time. Can I go? I can't even go up there, so. Oh, I think I have to go this way on one of the other quests that the lady gives me. Where are you going? Boom.
I'll cut down anyone in my way.
Alright. Yeah, I think I do have to come this way. I think so. I'm almost positive. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is, this episode is about, it's already past half an hour. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap things up here. If you guys are enjoying the series so far, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Also, subscribe if you haven't done so already. And go back and watch the other episodes because they're really, really good. I think so. I worked really hard on them, so I think they're really good. Anyways, until next time, guys, it is Jahan, and I am out.